Welcome back to my elimination show. Last time, we introduced 15 of my contestants. 10 of them are my students while 5 more folks have joined. Then I have them solve as many math problems as they can, and the last 3 standing are Penny, Stewie, and Kira. They end up becoming team captains and chose their teammates. And now it's time to get back to where we left off at. Viewers, this is Baldi's character elimination. Fellow student contestants, I do appreciate your patience because now, we've taken a look at team names and challenges suggested by the viewers. So, now it's time to reveal your team names. Penny, your team 1, and your team name is the Smooth Movers. Stewie, your team 2, and your team name is the Griff and Griefers. And Kira, your team 3, and your team is called the Kitty Kaboomers. Special thanks to Miatopian Olive for suggesting those team names. Now, before we start our first challenge, allow me to explain what happens after the challenge is over. In most of the character elimination cliches, the episode ends after the challenge is over and the viewers get to vote for who to be eliminated. This has also happened in the Colossal D's first 3 seasons, but not the ones in Beyond. And like we have right now, Triple Threat and Beyond Mayhem had 3 teams. This will go differently, however, because one team will win, but the 2 teams will be up for elimination. But we will never have a double team elimination, only one folk leaves. Once it's elimination time, all the losing teams will walk to the elimination center. If you don't have enough votes, you are safe and get a small prize. But if you get the most votes, you don't get a prize and you are eliminated. Alright, enough talk. It's time for our first real challenge. The challenge is called the School Rules Quiz. The questions will be multiple choice, and you will be asked a school rules related question. There will be 10 questions. When a question is asked, you and your teammates will discuss, agree, and then raise your hand to tell me the answer. If you get it right, you win a point, but if you get it wrong, you'll have to wait until the next question and you don't get a point. The team with the most points wins. Okay, let's begin our first challenge. Question 1. What cannot be worn in class? A. Hats. B. Hoodies. C. Beanies. Or D. All of the above?
I'm wearing a helmet, so helmets are allowed.
I don't think so. Helmets count as headwear, so helmets can be allowed either.
Are you high? I don't see helmet on the answers, so helmets are allowed. You're a liar. Helmets are allowed.
No they're not, and that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Are you high as well? You're a liar, teacher.
Jeffy, we're not going to argue, and thanks to you, we have to wait until the next question.
All of them are not allowed.
That is correct. Point for the Kitty Kaboomers. Question 2. What can you do in the computer lab? A. Chew. B. Eat. C. Work. Or D. Drink?
Isn't it obvious? Work.
That is correct, Penny. Point goes to the Smooth Movers. Don't give up, Griff and Griefers. Question 3. What should you all be? A. Respectful, responsible, and the best you can be. B. Respectful, irresponsible, and average. C. Disrespectful, irresponsible, and bad. Or D. Respectful, responsible, and well-dressed.
Either A or D.
I mean, not everyone has to be well dressed, but must dress in something that's school appropriate. I say A.
Correct. All teams are at a point now. 7 questions remain. Question 4. If you misbehave in class, what should be a consequence? You will be A. Noticed, B. Praised, C. Punished, or D. None of the above?
Just like how all the so-called troublemakers, like me, formerly, face them. The answer is C.
The Griff and Griefers are now at 2 points. Question 5. What should you call the teacher? A. Whatever you like. B. By the teacher's name. C. Hey Mr. or Mrs. Or D. Oh, Heavenly Master.
Oh, Heavenly Daddy.
Jeffy.
Jeffy, that's not funny, and that's not the right answer.
We call you Baldi, which is why us students must call you by your name. We would have called you Mr. Baldi if you asked us to.
Well done, Kira. Smooth Movers, see if you can tie with the 2 teams. Question 6. What does SSC mean? A. Student Services Center, B. School Site Councils, C. State Services Commission, or D. Just take your mobile phone out?
I don't think I know this one.
Is it the Student Services Center?
No, but close.
Well, there's no way you're allowed to take your phone out, and the State Services Commission doesn't make sense if this is school-related.
I agree, it has to be the school site
The
councils.
Kitty Kaboomers are ahead at 3. Question 7. Who's in charge of your school? A. Me. 2. Principal. C. First prize. Or D. Mrs. Pomp.
Easy, the principal of the thing.
Of course you know that. Playtime, giving the Smooth Movers another point. Question 8. The best place to study is A. The principal's office, B. On the ground, C. In a classroom, or D. None of the above.
Easy, the classroom.
That was an easy one. 2 questions left. Question 9. Should you go on games on the internet? A. Yes, anytime we like. B. Only when the teacher says so. C. No. Or D. If we can do it without the teacher knowing.
Only if your teacher allows you to do so.
That is correct, Philip. Internet games do exist in school. Last question. Schools are for A. Study, B. Personality development, C. Both, or D. None.
Both study and personality development.
Correct. And that wraps up the school rules quiz. Time to show the results. Well, the Smooth Movers and Griefers are tied at 3, but Kira's team is 1 point above. So, with 4 points, the Kitty Kaboomers win and the Smooth Movers and Griefers are up for elimination. But only one contestant will be out, not one contestant by each team. Viewers, it's up to you folks to vote for who to be eliminated. However, this time, you won't be voting in the comments. Instead, you will vote in a Google form and select who you want to vote for. Except Stewie and Penny. They get immunity. Oh, and you're welcome to request a challenge in the comments. But don't vote. The link will be in the comments and description. Vote for any of those members to be eliminated in the Google form and request a challenge in the comments. Voting ends 72 hours after this episode's release.
Can you believe it, Philip? We won the first challenge.
See, our moms would be proud. But let's not get cocky, because some teams may do a comeback.
Agreed. But for now, let's enjoy our victory and treat ourselves with some sweets at my place.
Great idea, Kara.
Race you there.